Hello Aquarians, welcome to your horoscope for August 2024. So for this month, we have a Mercury retrograde just coming in. So it's going to be happening on the 5th of the month, and it's going to be in Virgo. So that's your 8th house. So it can be a bit haywire when it comes to like work projects or like business, like partnerships or contract signing. Not a good time to sign contracts. On the 5th, on the 6th, you got Venus coming into your 8th house. So that is bringing in potentially money, but with that retrograde, it's not a good time to start anything new. On the 16th, we've got Mercury going back into Leo. That's your 7th house of relationships. That could bring someone from the past in. Mercury retrogrades always bring people from the past to come back into your life. And then on the 28th is moving forward in that 7th house as well. Relationship or communication also in relationships may go a bit haywire as well during that time. On the 30th of the month, we got Venus moving into Libra, and that's your 9th house. So it might be time to plan a holiday of some sort. So when we look at the cards here, Aquarians, it's like you're sitting there listening, taking things in this month. You're open to people's wisdom. You're opening to people where they are, what they're doing, how they see the world. You realize that it's different to how you see the world. You're very happy with what's going on around you. There's like a peacefulness happening around you this month here, Aquarians. You're not shy to be outspoken this month, I feel like. You've got the courage to say what you need to say and not really care what people think, and that isn't a very Aquarian thing. It's like you're ready to go above and beyond where you want to be as well, and you are quite happy and content. You're remembering about what once was, or you're reflecting back with your old friends, or could be like even old pets. Perhaps like a lot of reflecting that's also going on about the past coming up during this month as well. With this retrograde, could potentially very well be happening, and you're really wanting things to go above and beyond as well, as what I feel too. So let's have a look here. When it comes to your work, I feel like you're trying to keep things in balance. There is a bit of a nervousness I am feeling, but I feel like you're just trying to keep things into balance. I feel like you've got the right attitude, and I feel like the key is going to be your attitude for this month into where things are heading. I feel like you need to really listen first and gather all the information before you act on certain things this month. I really feel like you're gearing up to something new. I really feel like you just need to keep yourself in check, keep yourself in balance. I feel like things are exposed, but there's limitations to what you can do this month. There's boundaries here that you can't move. You might not be able to move as forward as you would hope to move as well. So it might be about just reflecting and taking a step backwards. When it looks at relationships with you guys, there needs to be an exchange of energy with relationships this month. I feel like that there is love around you, and it even could be something you didn't think of, or it's like you least thought of in the world that something was going to happen with relationships, and it very well could be this thing could very well happen this month for you. But there needs to be some sort of exchange of energy for this month. So if you do something for someone else, they have to do something for you in return. Some sort of exchange needs to come up, and I feel like that's very important for this month. I feel like otherwise you're going to be taken for granted. You're really going to be feeling like you're used and also misunderstood as well. So I feel like that there could be like a Leo around you this month too. So someone with a big heart, likes to be very social, but can be all about them. And they have compassion too, but Leos have big egos, or they can have bigger egos. I mean, looking at money, you're being very sneaky about where you're putting your money. It's like it's very well protected, but you're doing things in an orderly fashion, but you're doing things so people can't see or really tell what you're doing, moving money around, I feel. When we look at the 9th house here, got a lot of ideas, and this even could be to do with like business, if you've got a spiritual business, but you got a lot of ideas opening up to you in terms of travel plans, where you're going to go. There's a lot of communication that's opening up here around you as well. You're really like, you're balancing on a tightrope, but I feel like it's a positive thing that's coming up here. So let's have a look when it comes to friends. There's a friend that's reaching their hand out in support for you, but at the same time they don't want to listen to what you have to say. They're worried, but they're hearing you, but they're not really listening to you for what your opinion is or what you have to say. So I kind of feel like you're wasting your breath here with that person. Let me look at... Also, if it's not like an attitude like this month where it's like it doesn't feel right, like don't go there. It's like it's a month where you're really using your intuition here, I feel, Aquarians. When we're looking at health, I feel like you're looking after your heart, whether it's be spiritually or just romantically, or like if it's to do with health, like, but you're looking after your heart. I feel like you're being more outdoors, being more active. I feel like it's like you're being ahead of everything else. So you're like, sound like you don't want to, what I'm hearing, that you don't want to be a loser, and you're being ahead of everything else, and that you're making sure you're ahead of others, is what I feel like as well. Even when it comes to your health, like you're on the right foot here. For family, it's about keeping things in check, keeping things in balance this month, making sure something is the right fit for you too when it comes to family in the home. I feel like that there is something precious here. It could be that you're walking away from a certain situation in the family or home as well, coming up here too. But I feel like you're trying to keep things in balance or in check. Let me just see what else I can get for you, Aquarians. Aquarians, this is a time for you to stand your ground. Know the knowledge you have is true and accurate. Knowing where you stand with other people is also going to help you this month. Be wise, choose carefully, and choose people that are on your side, who see the same way as you do. For people who don't, will be no use to you for this month ahead. Okay. Thank you for your likes, shares and comments, and I'll see you for my next video. So bye for now.